everyone. So today we are building in Windenburg. As you can see, like I usually do in my builds, the shell's already up there. Like I built the house. Um, I did all the wallpaper and kind of some of the landscaping, and I did a little bit in the backyard because I actually wasn't sure how I wanted this house to go. It's actually on a lot that's next to like the Beachy area. So I wanted to make it like light, and I kind of want to use some sandy colors to just kind of like tie in the beach. But yeah, so it's gonna be a family home. There's gonna be three bedrooms, one for the parents, and then one for a teenage son. I made, and then I made like a nursery, which I didn't put too much in the nursery area because I figured with the new Growing Together pack coming out next week, which I'm super excited for, I wanted to leave it pretty empty. Like, I didn't want to fill it too much because I figured once the pack comes out, if you get it, then you can kind of just delete whatever's in that room and kind of just make it into a new infant bedroom with all the new items. So yeah, I just wanted it to be pretty simple, just to make it look like a nursery. But like I said, I didn't want to add a lot. But yeah, I'm actually super, super excited for that pack. It comes out next week. I believe it's the 16th, which is Thursday, which actually makes me even more super excited because I am off of work on Fridays. So I'm definitely going to be playing that all day Friday. I'm probably not going to get any building done. So I may be delayed in posting videos for a little while because I'm going to get behind because I know I'm going to get stuck playing with that new pack for a while, and it's gonna delay me from building anything. But when the pack does come out, I do want to build another family home with all the new items. So I'm thinking I'm gonna build a nice family home with just base game and the new pack, just to see like all the new items and see how well it works. And yeah, so I think that's gonna be my build for when that pack comes out. It's going to be a base game and the Growing Togethers pack. So yeah, that'll probably be probably not next week. This build will probably be posted next week. So it'll probably be the week after, maybe, if I don't get stuck just playing the game and not building. If not, it'll be like, upcoming. I may take a week off and just like play all next week and not worry about building and then get back into building. We'll see how it goes. Because like I said, I am super excited for this, and I have been wanting an infant update for the longest time. I made a comment on somebody's YouTube over a year ago saying, oh, I wish now they would just make babies playable. And then lo and behold, we got the announcement for infants. So maybe I manifested it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just super excited because I really wanted, playable babies, or like this, the infants. It's just perfect. Because when I do actually play, I kind of, I try to venture around a little bit, but it's mostly family play. I mostly play like a family play, kind of. So I definitely love that they're adding more dynamics to the families and there's more to do. This pack just looks amazing. Like, I know, like, I don't want to get my hopes up because there's usually glitches, and there's going to be things that come in with the new pack that we're going to have to like test out. But for the most part, everything I've seen when I didn't watch the whole live stream, but I did watch the end of it, and then I went back and just kind of like briefly watched some of the live stream, and from everything I saw, it just seems amazing. Like, everything they've added just seems like, I don't know. It just seems like it's everything we've been asking for. There's more gameplay, the milestones, the new lots. I mean, just activities you could do. Like, I love the rec center, and you could play card games or make puzzles. I mean, it just, like, all of it just seems like so much fun, and I'm just super excited. And I just can't wait for that pack to come out. And yeah, if you're super excited too, just leave a comment below and let me know. Like I said, this video is probably posted the day after that this pack comes out, so I'm pre-recording this the week before. So yeah, my rambling probably makes no sense because the pack's already out, but I just wanted to put it in there because I'm so excited. But yeah, so if this does post next week and the pack is out and you've played it, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know how you guys like it, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you're, if this is what you wanted, just let me know because, I like hearing you guys' opinions. But yeah, back to the build. So yeah, this is just like a little family home I did. It's kind of simple. Like, I mean, I did add, like, of course, in my builds, I do add a lot of clutter because that's just my issue. I just can't not add clutter. But I do have a build coming up that I think I'm going to post. I wasn't sure if I was going to post it, but I think I'm going to post it down the road. Somebody asked me to build with limited packs because they don't have all the packs. Because I posted on Facebook and they commented on my post. Um, so it's gonna be like a limited thing. I think it's base game, seasons, vampires, and then like two game packs. I forget which ones they were. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be more of a limited build. So I had to really limit myself when it came to clutter in that one, which was really difficult. Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna post that one down the road. We'll see. But yeah, trying to limit myself putting clutter in a build is really hard. Like I never realized how much I rely on clutter. But I just did the backyard as you saw. I just added like a little barbecue and there's a pool back there, a little seating area, and I added a little toddler slide because I wanted to add a little something for the kids. Um, but like I figured with the new pack, when items come in with the new items, whatever we get, because I saw it was a lot. Um, and you could probably even put the new tree that you could build a tree house in back there. So I didn't want to add a lot to the backyard either because I figured you could add a lot of stuff for, infants and toddlers and stuff to play with back there. So I left it pretty simple. But yeah, now we're moving to the inside. Like I said, this is just like an entryway, and then there's like a little bathroom off. The kitchen's like straight ahead, and then I've made a little dining room area. I didn't have a lot of space. This build wasn't that big, but it was big enough to give them what they needed. And then to the right off, I made like a little drop down, like as a little walk down living room because I wanted it to be a little separated. Um, the landing here, I meant to make it like a drop down. Like you'll see here, there's like a little like landing here, but the door was raised. So I had to like raise the floor up because you couldn't get like the front door looked weird. So I just made this all one level and then I made the living room like down. But yeah, I just did like a little entryway here. I used those cubes from the Dream Home Decorator pack, which I love that. I love doing my own little built-ins and just kind of cluttering it up and making it look like, like you want to. I don't know. I've never been to IKEA, so I guess you could say that. I don't know where. I mean, I guess you can get them at like Walmart too. Like you could just get those little bins and then just like put them together and you know, I have them in my sewing room, so that's kind of just what I like. I like doing my own built-ins because it's just kind of nice and it looks like it's like well put together. But yeah, it's pretty simple in here. And like I said, here I just raised the floor up because I realized the front door was all weird, so I did that. Um, but I tried to stick with like neutral colors. Like I said, it's next to a beach, so I wanted it to look nice and sandy and like light and airy and sunny. Like I just wanted it to be like bright. Like I didn't want it to be like a dark house. And then I did this little seating area out by the front door that I didn't show, but it's showing right here. And I did a little pond out front too because in the beginning I started building in the front and you didn't see the pond, and then when it transitioned there was a pond there. I didn't show you guys building the pond because I'm terrible at building them and it takes me forever. But I just felt like the front yard needed something. It was very empty, and I kind of don't like empty land. Like I just like filling it with something. So I thought a pond was just like a really cute thing to just stick in that corner. And I don't know, maybe it doesn't go with the beach theme, but I just thought it was cute. But yeah, I just did like a little table out here with some clutter on it. Like I said, I love using the items from the everyday clutter kit, so I kind of use those in like most of my builds. But yeah, so I did like this nice yellow wallpaper because I thought it was just like nice and sunny, and with that back door from I think that's from the Desert Lux kit. Like it's open and like the sunlight comes right through, so I just thought it was like pretty to use like a yellow color in here. And then those doors, I believe, are from the high school pack. I actually really like using those doors. They just look, I don't know, they just look nice. Like I just like those doors. I don't know why. But yeah, and then the cabinets are from the oh, the oh, I can't think of it. The farm. I want to say farm, but I know it's not. Yeah, those are those cabinets. And like I said, I didn't do much here. It was really awkward trying to place this kitchen, because I couldn't figure out how I wanted the counters. Like I knew I wanted the island, but I didn't want it to wrap around by the door because that would have been weird. So I thought this was like really cute to kind of just have it like sticking out, like off that bathroom wall, and just having a couple seats there because it kind of divided the room. So like the walk-in, like the entryway is kind of divided from the kitchen a little bit with that island there. So I just thought it looked really nice, and I just thought that was a good way. And then I just doubled up on the counter, so you have the one side where you could sit and eat, and then the other side where they could like prep food and stuff. So I just thought that looked really nice. And then I was gonna do the sink on the island, which I really like sometimes when people do that. But for this build, I kind of just wanted a whole open like island, and I ended up putting shelves on the wall to make it a little bit more full over there. So I did that, and then yeah, I added a little dog bowl. If you've noticed in most of my builds, if I'm not limiting myself, like I said, that other build I'm building right now is kind of limited. But oh, I think I have pets in that one though. But 90% of my builds are probably going to have pet items in it because I'm just a pet lover and I'm obsessed with the cats and dogs pack. I love having pets and animals in my game. So, like, most of my builds are going to have some sort of pet item, a dog bowl, cat bowl, whatever you want. So, you could always delete them. You do not have to keep them in your game. If you don't have cats and dogs, they just won't show up. Um, but I just love adding pets to my game because most not everybody, a lot of people have pets, so I just like adding it. And like I said, it's something you could always just get rid of, but it's just something that's always going to be in my build. But yeah, like here I just did a little bit of clutter in the kitchen. I did not overly clutter this, which was surprising, but because I put those shelves right there to the left underneath that cabinet, it added enough little clutter on the wall where I didn't have to clutter the counters up that much. So I liked doing that, and it kind of just filled up that wall and made it look less empty. But yeah, here I'm doing like the dining room, like it's just a little bit off the kitchen. I didn't do a very big table. I did a smaller table. Because I didn't have a lot of space and I wanted to make sure that your Sims can get through to the living room. So, but I felt like it was a big enough dining room for like a family because like I said, it's a 3-bedroom house, so you're only going to have probably 4 people in this house. So they only needed really a 4-seater dining table. I mean, if you have a bigger family in here, you may end up adding bunk beds to a bedroom maybe instead of like a single bed, so maybe you'll have more. But usually your Sims aren't eating all at the same time unless you make them eat at the same time. So, yeah, I think it's okay to just have a 4-seater because this house was planned for 4 Sims. But yeah, here I just did like a little shelving area. I love this shelf. I think it's from the Laundry Day pack, but I just love the wood on it and like the wood texture and the little basket and stuff underneath. I absolutely love this shelf. I don't know why, but I love using it in my builds, and it's perfect to add clutter. And I just thought it was a perfect shelving for like a kitchen dining area because I added a bunch of this clutter from like I think one of them's like from the backyard, like that ketchup container thing from like the backyard kit, and like the plates and stuff I think is from the kids pack, the kids stuff pack, maybe not, I don't know where those plates came from. I want to say the kids stuff pack, but I'm not sure. And then just that little drink tray, which is from the Eco Living. Like, I just love adding clutter to this shelf and just making it look more full. So yeah, I mean, of course, they didn't all attach to it, so I had to use the 9 key on my keyboard to kind of raise up the items and kind of like use the Alt key to slot them where I wanted them to go because, they don't all clip into those spots, but yeah, that's really it. I think we move on to the bathroom next, and then we do the living room. I was just adjusting a couple things that kind of like, for some reason, my items on this built-in kind of kept deleting. I don't know why. So every time I went in, I had to keep adding the items back in. It was kind of getting on my nerves, but yeah. And then I just add a couple pictures here. Like I said, I just kind of made it like a family-friendly home. Like, I didn't add a lot, but I wanted it to look like it was lived in. Like, this family kind of cluttered it up a little bit over the years. They made it look more lived in. And then like on the staircase, I really like adding those pictures with like the family. Like, it's all like the people, like the family. They kind of look like family pictures. Oh, speaking of family pictures, I saw that one of the items we're getting, because I saw it in the live stream and then I saw somebody posted a picture of it. We're getting that picture frame where you can add a picture of the family. Like, if you take like a photo, like a family photo in the game of your Sims, you could put it in the picture frame and have it like as a decoration. as like a picture decoration. I am so excited for that. You have no idea. I know it's a weird thing to be excited for, but I was using a custom content item, like a picture frame. I think it's from Ravishing, if that's how you pronounce it. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, I'm sorry, and if I'm wrong by the creator, I'm sorry. But it was like a picture frame like that where you could put it on the wall and then you like click it and you can like add like your family photo to it. And I absolutely love that custom content. Like, of course, I use it in my builds. I don't use it in the builds that I create on the channel because I don't put any CC in these builds when I load them up. But that was like one of my favorite custom content items I have because I just love having those family photos. I think it just adds to the game and it adds to the house and it just makes it more personal. So I'm super excited for them because I know like I'm going to be adding those picture frames to like my living rooms or like any family room I build, maybe even bedrooms or like a hallway, an entranceway. Like I'm definitely going to be adding those frames. Of course, they're not going to have the picture in them because you'll add them when you have your Sims take a family photo, but I know I'm going to be adding those to most of my builds because I love that and I think it's great to have like a picture of their Sim family in the house just to show who lives there and make it more, I don't know, just personable and more like custom to your Sims family. So, yeah, I'm just super super excited for that item that's coming with the pack. Um, but yeah, okay. So we're moving on to the living room. I'll get off that ramble. Um, it's a very small living room. I actually use this couch right here is from the my first pet stuff. I always forget about it. Like I don't really use a lot of items from that pack. I'm very like everybody else kind of upset with that pack that we didn't get more small animals. They kind of did us dirty with that pack, but I got it anyway. But I did end up really liking this couch, and it has like the pillows on it, and they're like a little, like I think the dogs changed, but the swatch I chose was like a little dachshund, and it was like the body of the dachshund and the head on one pillow, like all three pillows were a different part of the dog. I just thought it was the cutest couch, and because this room was so small, I couldn't fit very big furniture in here, and it just fit perfectly along that like wall to divide some of the living room up. So I decided to use that couch, and I'm kind of glad I did, and I'm kind of glad that I remembered now about that couch because I think I'm going to use it more often, maybe in like bedrooms, like kids' bedrooms or something, maybe not in a living room all the time. But it's just such a cute couch. If you can see the pillows right there, they're adorable, and I love that pillow, and I love that. I actually really like this couch, so I just think it's cute, and the yellow color matched with the wallpaper. It just all went together really well. So I'm just like really excited that I remembered that I found that couch now and now I know about it. But yeah, and then I used just some of the chairs. I think those are from Dream Home Decorator. That rug is from the Pastel Pop Kit, and then I just did a little fish tank and a little chess table because I wanted like a skill activity item in the living room, something for them to do. And like I said, I didn't have a lot of room, but a chess table just fit really nice in there. So yeah, I just did that so your Sims have like a skill to do in there. And then yeah, there was like a bookcase because for some reason one of the like landscaping items was coming through the wall, and no matter where I moved it, it was kind of glitching. So I just used the bookcase to kind of hide it a little bit, so you won't even notice it. But yeah, we're moving on to the downstairs bathroom. I was gonna make this just like a powder room type of thing with just like this toilet and the sink. I really liked how the toilet was on an angle, but then I thought to myself, maybe it's not gonna be functional. I could have play tested it, I guess, and seen if it was functional and then left it. But then I was like, well, there's only one bathroom upstairs, and if you're gonna have a semi big family in here, you might want two bathrooms, like full bathrooms. So I was able to fit a shower in this downstairs bathroom, so I decided to just add it. Because, like I said, if you're having a semi big family, you're gonna want more than one bathroom because the Sims can kind of be annoying, and of course they have to go to the bathroom all the time and yada yada. So I decided to just add the shower in here and just make it like a full bathroom. But it's very simply decorated. I didn't add a lot. Even upstairs, the bathroom's not much. But yeah, now we're moving on to the upstairs. So the parents' bedroom is behind us. To the left there is the nursery, and to the right is like the teenagers' bedroom, and then the bathroom's over in the corner. I didn't know what to do with this area, but then I was like, I'm gonna do like a laundry room, kind of like an open laundry room. Like I didn't want it closed off. but I want it to be like a nice and big area where, like I said, if your Sims are having a big family, they're going to be doing a lot of laundry. So I added a lot of the clutter. And I added the sink. I know that's kind of weird. I mean, I know in laundry rooms there's a sink, but I just had that little space in the corner, and I just thought the sink fit really nice there, so I decided to add it. And this laundry room actually, I wish I had a laundry room that looked like this. It just turned out really nice, and I just liked how big it was and how, like, all the items just, I was able to use all the items in here, and it's completely functional. Everything in this build is functional, so nothing's like blocked off. They can get to those hampers, and like that shelf is not usable anyway, so it doesn't matter if the hampers are kind of blocking it. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I play tested this. It seems like everything's functional. If you have any issues with anything, just let me know, and I can adjust it and then reload it to the gallery. But every time I do a build, I do play test it to make sure. So because I build a family and then I put it in here. And actually, the family, usually I'll build a family first, so that I have an idea of how I want the house to look. But this time I did the house first and then the family. So, but yeah, it should be all good. So yeah, I'm just adding a couple clutter things. I had to use the tool mod. It's this the builds. My builds are not modded. There's nothing CC in here. There's no, like, it's unmodded. But I use the tool mod in here, which doesn't affect downloading it or if you play with it. I just use that to raise these clothing on the shelf here because I wanted a shelf on top of the laundry machines just to kind of like close them off and make it look a little bit nicer. But when I went to go play with it, it kept deleting the clothes on top of the shelf and I kept having to put them back in. So I'm not sure if those clothes and those towels will show up in the game. Not that it's a big deal, you could just add your own. But yeah, for some reason, every time I went in, it just kept glitching and it kept taking them off the shelf. So I don't know why. I don't know what the issue was, but that just kept happening to me. But yeah, here we're just on the other side of the hallway. I had this little open corner. And I didn't know what to do. So I decided to just add a desk because I figured, like, maybe the parents can come here and do their bills or work, do their work for their job, or the kid can come and do studying or whatever you want, or whatever they need on the computer. So I just figured it was like a family computer, like it wasn't in the single bedroom, like, it was for the whole family to use. And then I used that really cute rug. I think it's from the high school pack, the high school years. It's one of the swatches that has like the egg and toast on it. I just thought it was really cute, and it had like the yellow, which matched the wallpaper, and I just really thought it was adorable. So I just added that under the desk because it just added a little something different. And then here I'm just adding a couple clutter things. I used two different side tables here, which I know is a little weird, but I just thought it was really cute, and I thought maybe the family, like, I don't know, like thrifted a little bit of the furniture in this house. So they had these two, or maybe they were like furniture that was handed down, and like, one of the parents had one set from their family and the other one had the other, and they didn't want to get rid of either one. So I don't know. I just thought it was really cute to put two different types of like furniture next to each other just to kind of make it look like it was one big piece, but like they just kind of like put them together and make it look that way. I just thought it was really cute and different, and I don't do that very often, so I just wanted to try to do something a little different with this build. But it turned out really cute, I thought. If you don't like it, you could just change it and make them both the same, but I just thought it was like a cute little thing to make it look a little bit more realistic. Like I said, if it was like thrifted or they did it themselves. But yeah, we're moving into the upstairs bathroom, which is simple, like I said. I didn't do very much in here. I just added a sink, a toilet, and then I did one of these showers. I think that's from the Parenthood pack. It's like the shower tub combo because I figured, like, sometimes you like to have your Sims take a bath, but sometimes they take forever when they take a bath. Like, it's so long, and I'm like, can you just get out of the bathtub already? So maybe you want them to take a shower, but you don't want to have to go all the way downstairs. So I just figured one of those combos was like a nice thing to add to like a family bathroom. And then I just cluttered up a little bit. I did my little shelving from the Nifty Knitting. That's where these shelves come from, and I just absolutely love those shelves. I think they look so cute in a bathroom, and I think almost all of my bathrooms that I've built so far have those shelves in them. So I don't think I'm ever going to stop putting them in a bathroom because I just love the way they look. We'll see what happens when the new pack comes out and see what like furniture we get with that pack. So I may end up switching up my shelving in the bathroom, but for now, I absolutely love those nifty knitting ones, and I just think they're so cute, and I just think they fit in a bathroom really well, and the colors just kind of fit with everything. This bathroom is very neutral. I added a lot of like browns and blues, so the blue swatch on the inside of those just matched really nice. And then I just added a few stickers on the wall because I figured like this is more of like the upstairs family bathroom. Like maybe the guests aren't using this bathroom that much. So maybe the parents added a few of these cute little stickers for like the kid. Like, you know, because maybe there's like an infant or a toddler, like whatever you put in the nursery in there. So I just saw those stickers from the bathroom clutter kit were just really cute to just stick on the wall and make it a little bit more like family friendly, you know, to make it look a little bit more, you know, the family used bathroom, not like a guest bathroom. But yeah, now we're moving on to the teen bedroom. I made it for like a teen male sim because I don't know, that's just where I was going with. I do a lot of like female sim builds, and I do a lot of teen female bedrooms because I just love all the items from the high school years pack, and even the pastel pop kit. Like, I'm gonna admit, I actually do like that pack. I didn't think I was gonna do very colorful builds, but lately I've kind of been going a little colorful, so I just kind of like that pack, and I like all the colors that come with it. But I feel like I kind of neglect the male sims a lot because we don't get a lot of good things for male sims. So I don't know. I just wanted to do like a male team bedroom. But yeah, so I just did a lot. I didn't do a lot. I did a little bit of clutter in here. I did one of these hanging shelves. I think that's from the high school pack too. And then I gave them a TV because I figured this sim is very into sports. So, because I made it very sports, I used the wallpaper from the Parenthood pack with like the little basketball and baseball and stuff on there, and then I had a lot of sports posters and like the little jersey. So I figured maybe the sim is in their bedroom and they watch the games. Maybe they play football on the high school, like they're on the high school football team, and maybe they go back and watch their plays and see how they played and like study it. So that's why I added a TV over the bed because I was thinking of like on that line that like they go back and watch their games and see how they did, or maybe they watch, you know, the real like the NFL or you know whatever sim version of there and see how they play so they can do better in their high school because they want to become a, you know, a professional sports person like as an adult, like that's what their career wise they want to go with. So I don't know, I'm just going on a tangent, but yeah, so oh, I just forgot to add a few curtains. But yeah, we're moving on to the nursery. I knew I wanted it. At first, I was like, I want it to be a nursery, and then I was like, maybe I should make it a toddler bedroom. And then I was like, you know what? No, I definitely want it to be a nursery because with the new pack coming out, like, I know people are going to want to play with infants. So I wanted the bedroom to be like where you can have the baby and then transition it to an infant. So here you'll see I put a toddler bed, but then I decide, no, I definitely want this to be an infant room. So I added like the little crib. But like I said, I didn't put a lot of furniture in here. I did a crib and I did a little dresser. Just like this base game dresser because I do like the base game one and I like the yellow swatch on it. And it kind of looks like a changing table. Maybe not, but like a little bit. I don't know. So I just added a bunch of clutter items to it to like just make it look like it's, you know, a little full in here. I added a few toys, but like I said, I did not add a lot to this bedroom because I figured when the new pack comes out, you're probably going to want to add whatever new items come in. You're going to want to add one of the new cribs or playpens that come with the game, which I'm super excited for. And you're going to want to add the actual changing table that comes with the pack and, you know, all that kind of furniture that I saw. So I figured I only added enough in here to make it look full for the build and for the speed build, but it wasn't a lot, so you could just go in and delete all the furniture. It's easy enough. But yeah, here I just kind of made it look like I had a little basket with some towels on it, and then I add like a little bottle of lotion on there, just to kind of make it look like a changing table, sort of. Like maybe that's what they use it for, just for the speed build. But I'm super excited. We're actually getting real changing tables with the new pack, so I'm super excited for that, and I can't wait. I cannot wait for the new pack to come out. I can't wait for the items. I can't wait to do a build with, the new pack and see everything that comes with it. So I'm super excited. But yeah, here's the last part of the build. We're moving on to the parents' bedroom now. It's very simply decorated. I did not do a lot in the parents' bedroom either because it was such a tiny space and I wanted to fit a double bed in here. So I didn't have a lot of space for much other furniture. So I just did like a double bed. I did a dresser. I used the tiny side tables from, I think those are from Dream Home Decorator actually, but they were the only ones that fit on the side of the bed because I really didn't have a lot of space. But I did the trick again with this dresser where I took the mirror from the Jungle Adventure pack and I kind of just raised it up and made it look like it was a built-in mirror onto the dresser. I've done that a couple times in my builds if you've seen. I just really like doing that, and I really like that mirror, and I just think it's really pretty. And I just like it when you make it look like it's built into like the dresser so it looks like it came that way, like it's a whole set. So yeah, I don't know, I like doing that trick and I do that a lot. So it just looks really pretty. But then I just clutter it up a bit. Like I said, I really didn't clutter this build. I mean, it looks like I cluttered this build up a lot, but I really didn't. I actually limited myself, surprisingly. Which, like I said, you can't really tell because if you're looking at this, you're probably like, yeah, right, you use a ton of clutter. What are you talking about? But for me, I actually limited myself. At least I tried to limit myself. But yeah, I just made this bedroom very neutral. I didn't add a lot of color. I figured, like I said, when new items are coming out with the new pack or whatever it is, you can kind of just do what you want and add what you want to the build. And, maybe you want this family to look a certain way. So I just wanted it to look pretty simple, pretty neutral, just a nice family build. And then you can kind of just go from there and you can kind of just grow your family here and add or get rid of whatever you want in this build. So yeah, I just figured, I just wanted it to make it look nice and make it look big enough for a nice big family, but enough where I didn't add too much that you can kind of just do your own thing. But yeah, now I'm just kind of changing the lighting because I forgot I didn't add any, like, I used those disc lights. I didn't change any of the lighting in here. So I'm just kind of changing the lights. I kind of like using that cloud light in like a nursery bedroom. I just think it's really cute, so I added that. And then yeah, I just added a couple of these lights from I think those are from the Dream Home Decorator pack. But we're getting to the end of the build, so if you guys like this, please like and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. And if you have any comments, please leave them below, and I will see you guys in the next build. Thanks, bye!
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors.